Hello, friends. The holiday season is upon us, but don't rush to celebrate the new year just yet. We are all used to welcoming the new year on December 31st. As the clock strikes midnight, we make wishes, we set goals, we celebrate the start of a new annual cycle. But if we look at this moment through the lens of human design, it becomes clear the new cycle hasn't really begun yet. In fact, it's still 3 weeks away. The Red New Year only begins when the Sun enters the 41st gate, marking the start of a new cycle. So let's explore why the period from late December until this transition isn't a time for fresh beginnings, but rather a time for contemplation, introspection, and reflection. Starting around December 31st, the Sun moves through four key hexagrams: 38, 54, 61, and 60. Each of them carries a unique energy, none of which is about new beginnings. And I'd like to make a brief overview of these transits for you. On the New Year's Eve, the Sun enters gate 38, the gate of fighter, and stays there until January the 5th. This hexagram is called opposition. It revolves around the struggle for meaning. It's a time to reflect. Have I found meaning this year? What has uplifted my spirit and given me strength? This period invites inner stillness and retrospection. If you look at the Wraith Mandala, the 38th gate sits opposite the 39th gate, representing provocation and obstacles. And together, these form the cross of tension, creating a collective field of highlighted intensity and tension as the year ends. And many of us feel pressured to rush to complete everything by midnight, losing an opportunity for mutation, a recalibration essential for aligned new beginnings. So, this isn't time to start something new. Instead, it's about reflecting on what's worth fighting for. Then the Sun enters gate 54, the gate of ambition, and this period starts from January the 6th and lasts till January the 10th. The energy of the 54th gate is tied to ambition and the drive to rise, to transform, both materially and spiritually. This gate highlights the significance of connections and relationships. This is a time when you could look around you and see who are the people around you in your life. Do they align with your true meanings, with your true sense of purpose? The relationships we form aren't random, and gate 54 is all about this. The relationships in our life is a part of a mystical web. This is the time to evaluate whether your efforts are worth to climb and to realign your ambitions with your higher purpose. By the way, Gate 54 plays a significant role in the program for 2025. If you're curious about the collective themes ahead, I'm happy to offer you my Rave New Year Focused. It's available for purchase from my website. The link is in the description to this video. Next, the Sun enters gate 61, bringing energy for seeking inner truth and inspiration. If you have taken time for self-reflection, you may now feel ready to ask deeper questions. What is my inner truth? What inspires me to move forward? This energy encourages contemplation and mystical insights, but isn't about action. Remember, what you should do isn't a question for your mind, it's a question for your strategy and inner authority. Finally, the Sun moves into the 60th gate, which teaches us to accept limitations and let go of what no longer serves us. This energy reminds us each of us has a unique strength and inherent limits, and that's okay. True transformation begins when we embrace our limitations. They just lose their power to hold us back. So, this is time to release the old and align with your authentic self, preparing for a new cycle with clarity and purpose. Why is this period not for new beginnings? From December 31st to January 21st, the energy isn't about starting anew. It's about reflecting, revisiting, and releasing. Starting something new during this time is like building a house on uncleared ruins. You'll meet resistance and just burn out. When does the Rave New Year begin then? So the new cycle officially starts, according to Human Design, when the Sun enters gate 41 around January 21, 22. This gate signals the beginning of a new genetic program, much like a starting codon in our DNA initiates the synthesis of a new protein. This is the ideal time to plan, set intentions, and finally take actions as the energy moves forward. How to spend the time before the Rave New Year? First of all, reflect. Think about what you've completed this year and the lessons learned. Complete. Finish unresolved tasks and let go of what no longer serves you. And finally, rest. Slow down a little bit and recharge so you can enter the new cycle with clarity and energy. So, December the 31st isn't a start, it's a culmination of the old. True renewal begins later when the world aligns with the new energetic wave. Join me for my Rave New Year focus. You'll find the link in the description to the video. And Happy New Year! May your journey be mindful and full of inspirations. Bye for now.